Welcome to Mr. Stokes' 10 mark answers. Here's one I thought of that may come up on Wednesday, and it is: using the business you've studied, assess the consequences of a stakeholder conflict. So the business we studied was Cadbury, and the first paragraph is: in general, what do shareholders and customers want? Because those are the two stakeholders we're talking about. So I've talked about in general here what they want, not applied it to Cadbury, just in general. That gets our AO1 knowledge marks. Our second paragraph is to explain this in context. So here in the first bit, I've explained what happened. They replaced dairy milk chocolate for cheaper chocolate on Cadbury's cream eggs, which meant they could lower the cost to make more profit from each egg, which makes shareholders happy. So the same thing, but in context. Then I've explained here that the customers were unhappy with this because the taste had changed and thus reduced the quality, but the price has stayed the same. So it's the kind of same thing, but I've applied it to Cadbury. Then we need three consequences to Cadbury of this happening, of this conflict. So, consequence number one was that customers stopped buying cream eggs. That's number one, because they didn't like the taste. Secondly, that meant the sales of eggs fell, meaning shareholders would have less dividend because profits were down, because they weren't selling as many. That should have a full stop. A further consequence is that people complained in the media, and several newspapers published stories that would dent the reputation of Cadbury's chocolate, which could mean a fall in sales of all chocolate that they make, not just Cadbury's cream eggs. Many people thought, oh, they're duping us as customers. So there we go. Just to recap: AO1, theory, what do they want? AO2, explain what's happened in the case study and what they want. And AO3, three different consequences to Cadbury of this happening. Thank you very much.